So how many times do you guys get into a GTA Online session and you try to activate your CEO and it's always so damn full you can't ever do it, right? And honestly, you would think Rockstar would have more slots, but I think it's supposed to just be first come, first serve. You know what I mean? You get lucky, you get lucky. But some of these people don't even use it, right? The abilities that's in their ghost, armor, shit like that. So this is why Tryhards and Griefers honestly need a CEO out here in GTA Online 2025. So 9 times out of 10, the person that's going to be shooting at you is probably going to be using Bull Shark, more than likely. Now, I use Bull Shark. Most of you guys probably use Bull Shark. People that get mad about Bull Shark probably use Bull Shark. And just about everybody has used Bull Shark in GTA Online. Whether they want to admit it or not, they probably have. I mean, even if they got to call Brucey to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. But most people don't want to admit to it. Bull Shark is Bull Shark Testosterone. And basically, it gives you the ability to be stronger. Your rounds hit faster, or not faster, but your rounds do more penetration, head ass, to the player, right? It does more damage, okay? And if you don't have a CEO and the other person has a CEO, right? So let's say me, ATA the best, and I'm fighting that Asen Jeff kid or something, right? And he's wearing a thermal helmet or not wearing a thermal helmet, and he's got Bull Shark. And he hits me one shot, right? Which the Mark II sniper is one shot in general. But sometimes you could take multiple hits if you have BST versus not, right? There's times where even if you don't have BST on, you could take multiple hits. Sometimes it just depends, man, honestly. But damn. But honestly, man, like, that is giving you a disadvantage, okay? Now, I'm not saying that if you're fighting somebody at airport or beach, that's different. You don't use CEOs of that shit. Some people might, but the actual way of playing it, you don't use CEOs in actual fights, okay? Now, I know people get pissed off at me all the time. They're like, ATA, you use Bull Shark, you suck, blah, blah, blah. But I've literally proved my point without using it, too. In any type of way you can imagine, honestly. Like, on ground, in air, all that shit. And people still want to bitch and complain, man. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, to be honest with you. But, game came back at the wrong time, honestly. But yeah, like, if, it doesn't matter if you're a tryhard or a griefer, okay? Because, you might say, well, tryhards don't go after noobs, tryhards don't do this, blah, blah, blah. Free mode is free mode, and that's just that. Like, I think people have forgotten that free mode is free mode, because usually the people that say or complain about free mode are the people that hide in invite-only sessions. Let's not forget. And the people that will talk the most shit about people that play in free mode won't ever step foot in free mode lobbies. So, make that shit make sense. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. Make sure you guys let me know and hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. But like I said, man, I've gone against people that, play irritating and shit, and it's just one of those things you got to deal with playing in free mode. Personally, I go after blips, and I'm just seeing whoever's there, man. Like, whoever's there, and if I get the kill, I get the kill. I don't know if they're a griefer. I don't know if they're a tryhard. Whatever, right? But playing in a CEO, not just for the fact of using Bull Shark, but you have the abilities to go ghost, bribe authorities, armor is in there also. So if you run out of armor in your from the ammunition in your main section, don't shoot. You got the VIP work in here. The VIP work to me is the most important, okay? This pertains to griefers like myself, because if you don't have your VIP work going, most people 9 times out of 10 are driving vehicles, correct? So what happens to you if, you're blowing up several vehicles just like this guy right here, right? I just got a bad sport point because I didn't have a VIP work going, okay? So I usually do haulage or air freight in here, and I think this one's, 20 minutes, so it's one of the longest. You're going to keep getting bad sport points, and after a while, you will get in bad sport. If you've never been in bad sport, it takes a while. It takes like 50 to 70 cars, I think, somewhere in there. But once you get it, it's easier and easier and easier to get it. I literally know the most because I've been in there. On my main account, I had 2 years and 9 months. He said, bro, why? 2 years and 9 months on my OG PS3 account. Can you believe that? And I actually served the time. So damn near 3 years in bad sport, okay? And if you didn't know, the server time actually counts down. You don't even have to be on the account to play, thank God. But Rockstar made it to where you can just... Look at this wannabe Joker. Damn. Rockstar made it to where you can, literally be on another account and the time is still counting down to the cloud server, right? Which is a massive W, because if you imagine if you had to be on that shit every day, you would... Damn, what the fuck? You would never be getting out that motherfucker. And that shit is like GTA prison. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like having a GTA prison sentence, for real. But yeah, VIP work, man. If you guys don't use VIP work, it's one of the most important things to have to keep your account out of bad sport, because it gives you the ability to blow up shit and not have to worry about the repercussions of the actions that you're taking out here in these Los Santos or GTA Online lobbies, right? But you know, people have forgotten that GTA Online is toxic, okay? And whether you're using a CEO or not using a CEO, it's going to be toxic regardless. So, you know, like from being on a comp side, I guess, or, you know, not wanting somebody to get a bunch of easy kills, which is very easy to do if somebody's spamming BST. Damn. You know, it's just some people, man, get pissed off because they can't think of, you know, a way to do it better, or they're dying by it constantly, right? It's like, okay, well, if you're dying by somebody using Bull Shark, try to get Bull Shark, or use a fucking jet or something. I mean, some people will teleport, you know, after they get that first or second kill. At least don't go Ghost if you're in the Mark II. Man, why is he crying to me right now, man? God damn. Quit whining. This is a Goofy. Is he down here? Where's this Goofy at? Motherfucker went under the map or what? I think a motherfucker went under the map. But yeah, man, I want to know what you guys think. Let me tell him to shut his mouth. I want to know what you guys think, man. Make sure you guys let me know. If you haven't hit that like button already, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any videos or live streams. Like I said, man, you know, it's very frustrating, and I know you guys get pissed too when you get in the lobby and you can't get in a CEO slot, right? Because a damn level 5 has it or some shit. Now in this lobby, there's, I mean, all over, you know, 1,000, 197, but I've been in lobbies where like 6 fucking level 10s have that shit, and I'm like, what? Like, you shouldn't even be allowed to go in that shit unless you're like a level, I don't know, at least 100 minimum. Okay? And if you're not using it, then it should take it away, because I've seen some people, man, just sit in that shit, and they're probably using it for their, you know, their grinding tactics and all that bullshit. But let's be honest, man, that shit's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, it's got about it. Yo! Boy, lay your ass down. I know damn well you weren't trying to shoot at me. I know damn well you wasn't trying to, yeah, mad disrespectful's right. Level 1600, lay your ass down, son. Don't you ever disrespect your father like that again, the fuck? Yeah, he understands who his father is now. Yeah, you was right. That was mad disrespectful. For you to shoot at your father like that. Level wannabe 1600 and shit. Come on now, man. Yeah, you my rocket, son. Don't you ever shoot at your father. But hey, man, we'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. For real. But yeah, it's crazy out here, man. And honestly, hopefully Rockstar will bring over CEOs to GTA 6, but revamp it a little bit. Make it a little bit better. Change it up a little bit. I'm looking forward to PvP in GTA 6. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be very interesting. But hey, we'll leave it at that, and you guys have a good one. Peace.